we have Jack here, and it's so great.
We have the phenomenal, fantastical Jack with us. Jack, do you want to introduce yourself and tell us a bit about yourself?
I'm Jack Rosetree. I'm a game designer based out of Indianapolis.
Woo.
I also work for Good Games Indianapolis, which is about 2 blocks from Gen Con when that's going on, which is coming up in a couple weeks. So if you are at Gen Con and you come by my store, there's a very good chance I will be there with a thousand-yard stare trying to keep it all together. I make a wide variety of games. None of them have really been published, but I just like making games. But tonight, we're playing It's Complicated, and I don't know if I should talk about it yet.
You can, sure, go for it.
I mean, yeah, you might as well.
Is it complicated?
Yes. It is an intentionally complicated game based on some various design concepts I came up with. One of them being I wanted a game that took longer to explain than to play. And it's 2 players, and I was on Phantom Meeple's stream last night, and they played it, and it ended in the first round with both players losing, which I love.
So we have to beat that. We have to not make it past the first round.
At least one of you needs to win. Or make it to the second round and then both lose. I would say that is a higher bar than losing both of you losing in the first round.
I don't think higher bar is what this stream is good at. We're good at the low bars. We go like underneath the high bars. But I also I love that you said it's longer to explain than to play.
Yeah.
Challenge accepted.
And then for all of you out there in the ether, if you would like to play this yourself, there's a couple ways coming up. One is the version that we're going to be playing tonight, which is on ScreenTop, which is a browser-based implementation of a tabletop. There is also, again, if you're at Gen Con, we have posters that are board game in a poster. It's complicated, which includes everything you need to play, even papercraft dice and chess pieces, because it's as ridiculous as we could possibly make it. And then some point down the line, we're going to have a regular print and play.
Very cool.
But if you like it, or if you just, hate your friends and want to make them, play this monstrosity that I've come up with, there are multiple ways to do it.
But
perfect.
So we haven't seen the physical cup, but I saw a picture, and I think there's a picture on the goodgamesdirect.com website. It was an 18 by 24 poster. It's a poster.
Yes. Yeah, it's very cool.
It's a real poster.
I love that because it's a space saver for sure.
Well, and the person who did the design, their name's Maya Thomas, made it look so great. Like, to me, it's got like 50s diner food menu kind of vibes to it, which I really like. But it also really like pushes this, like, it's just a complicated game, and so one of the things we're doing is we're selling it. Either you can buy just one, in which case you can either display it or you can play it, or you can buy 2 at a discount. And it's the one to play, one display special for $30. And
nice.
I think it looks pretty good. I'm really happy with the way it came out. Okay. Anyway, are we ready?
We
will be.
We are ready.
Okay.
Yay.
Go.
Can chat see the game? There we go. Wow, that looks great. Okay, cool. All right, so the main things just to point out real quick is that in this little section right here are going to be your cards.
Okay.
So Colorfly should be able to see their cards, and Defoob should not, and then Colorfly should not be able to see these cards, and Defoob should be able to see them.
Correct.
All right, and then these.
Ooh.
Okay. All right, so welcome to It's Complicated. This game is played across 4 basic sectors of control. We've got chess and warfare. We've got snakes and ladders and science. We've got resource collection and economics. And then we've got poker and politics. Most of them function vaguely similar to the things that you're already familiar with. So having a better hand between the 2 cards in your hand and what's called Congress or the river or whatever means that you are in control of politics. Having taken more of your opponent's chess pieces means that you are winning in warfare.
Okay.
The game is in a variety of ways, but the main ones to kind of pay attention to is if at any point somebody is in control of all 4 of these sectors, they win at the end of a round. If the game goes through all 4 rounds, and so then we determine who's winning the most sectors, and if there is a tie, then we look at the tiebreaker sector, which right now is science, and that can change. Finally, there's what's called a divinity victory, which is if dice are played to the divinity area, they have some early game ending conditions. And then the last one is deprivation victory, which is if at any point you have dice to play and you cannot play any of them, you automatically lose.
Wow.
Nice.
Wow.
Love
okay.
it.
Yep. So you're going to go back and forth playing dice, starting from whoever rolls the lowest total, and we'll have you roll in a moment. But the way that playing dice works is you each have 2 dice in each of 3 different types. You've got hostility, tranquility, and peace. I don't know, something like that.
It's complicated.
But basically, yeah. When a die is played to one of these areas, it has to match the number on the section, or if it's in divinity, it has to match the type.
Right.
So for instance, this 1 could be played to politics, and it says bribe, draw 1 card. So you would take 1 card, add it to your hand, and that is
That's
now part of
amazing.
your hand for politics. Once a die of a given type is added to one of these sections, all future dice for that round have to match that type. So Defoob could play
so,
this
the 3 would have
3.
to be the sun as well.
Yep,
Right.
it would have to be the sun as well. This blue die, however, could not be played to politics because there's already this white die, so it would have to go to economics. And then economics is now locked out of any die that is not blue. All right, if you can't play to any of these 4 sections, then you play to corruption, and corruption functions the exact same way. It's just got some weird other effects that it will cause. And then if you can't even play to corruption, you will play to divinity. And then if you can't play to divinity, that means you can't play any of your dice and you lose.
Okay.
Wow.
Makes sense.
Okay.
So
All right.
It's funny because I have a lot of like concern because like he's really good at poker and chess, and I'm like, man, I'm kind of screwed in this game. But if it's about dice rolling,
I'm screwed.
I got this.
Yeah, it'll develop. So I'm not going to call out individual actions because there's a lot of them. Most of them are relatively self-explanatory, but feel free to ask about anything particular while you're going through the game. A couple things I'm going to call out for the individual sections. So in chess, any piece cannot capture a like piece. So knights cannot capture knights, rooks cannot capture rooks, and bishops cannot capture bishops. Otherwise, it plays essentially the same as chess. If it says move a unit, you move one of your units according to normal chess movement rules.
Okay, perfect.
On the snakes and ladders style racetrack, if you land on a space that's at the beginning of an arrow, you follow the arrow to the spot that it points to. You cannot move if you would land on your opponent's piece, and you can't move your opponent's piece if they would land on yours.
Okay.
Resources are pretty straightforward. You're just tracking how many you have of each of the 6 resources: tacos, fame, rocks, cats, clues, and shields. Obviously, the winner in this area is going to be whoever is winning the most, or is winning in the most categories of resources. So it doesn't matter how many resources you have. It's very gerrymandery, if that makes sense. So if you have 10 shields and your opponent has 0, that's still only winning on shields.
Right.
It's not who has the most cats, they auto win.
Right. Correct. Cats are definitely a strong strategy, as they should be.
That's right.
And then politics in Congress essentially works like Texas Hold'em, but there's going to be things like drawing extra cards, getting rid of cards. The special thing about politics is that because you don't know whether or not you're winning, it is the last thing that we check if we need to determine if somebody has won or lost. So if we check that, then there's a chance to, trade in your cards if the game continues. But most of the time, by the time you get to where you're checking that, the game's going to be over.
Cool.
That's
other than that, I'm sure there will be questions as we go. But what we're going to do for the first round is you're going to click on one of your dice and then press Control A to select all of them, and then press Z to roll them.
C
or is
did
it
not
F?
roll.
It might be F.
F roll.
F is it?
F
Okay.
for roll.
It's for
all
roll.
right.
For roll.
For roll. Total up your dice, and whoever rolled the lowest number is going to go first.
Total?
I'm definitely lower than you.
6, 15, 18, 20.
All right,
20.
so
13.
Yeah.
All right, so Defoob, you are going to play the first die.
Okay.
And hopefully you know exactly what your strategy is for the remainder of the game.
Yeah? Please. I am expert. See, I think I have to win at chess. I think that's my main strategy. Because if I lose at chess... Hey, Benji Moose! If I lose at chess, I'm screwed. So
yeah, you kind of have to win at chess.
So I'm going to do some warfare.
Okay.
Okay. So make sure to click off of your dice so that you're not dragging all of them when you move them.
Yep. Good. Yep. Okay.
Yep, got that.
So I'm going to muster. I'm going to move 2 units, no capture.
Okay. Well, Scoos, you are orange.
Those are not your units.
I'm used to chess. I'm always at the bottom.
Okay, well, you're not at the bottom this time. Okay. You're orange.
Attack.
All right.
Magic Moose. So Magic Moose, we are currently playing It's Complicated, which is made by Jack Rosetree, who's on voice teaching us the game. If you do ! Dino, you can get a little bit more information about the game and where to find it. But the gist is we're trying not to both lose.
Yeah.
So those are the diagonal pieces?
Those were the diagonal.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah, her chess level is...
hey, again, yo, I know how to move horses, okay?
Low bar. Remember?
I can move horses.
Low bar.
All right, Colorfly, it is your turn. If you would like to play to Warfare, it's going to have to be one of your Golden Sun dice. Otherwise, you can play whatever die you want to whatever area.
I'm going to bribe.
That's so rude.
All right, take a card from the top of the deck.
Can
I just drop it into your hand.
I pushed a button and I don't know how to go back.
Probably sit on down there.
Did you press 1?
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you picked up the card and took it with you, hold on.
I didn't.
It doesn't look like you did. All right, then you can just press 2 to come back, or use the menu in the bottom left.
And then do I just take the card and drag it?
Yeah, just drag right off the top of the deck.
I tried to pull like a tabletop simulator and draw a card.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cool.
All right.
Cool.
Back to.
Oh, I'll show you. So, Mayor, we are not going to Gen Con this year. We're very sad. But
you should go make sure you say hi to Jack for us.
Yes.
That is your job.
Go to Good Games. You could pick up this game. And even if you don't want to pick up this game, go say hi to Jack, take a picture, and send it to us. Put it on Discord.
Sorry.
That's, yeah.
I will be there pretty perpetually during Gen Con.
That's fair.
Question. I have a question.
Yes.
When you use up your 6 dice, then you get them all back and you restart?
Yes, that's when you move on to round 2.
Okay. Got it. Cool.
That's if you make it to round 2.
Okay. The
ominous sounds.
Dried Moss says, "Is this this it?"
This is a minimally viable published game. It is actually as a poster.
Do you want to say that again? I think I missed it.
This is a minimally published game available as a poster. It's also available online in the form that we're playing it, but at Gen Con, it is going to be available as a poster with all of the bits and bobs, including constructible papercraft dice and chess pieces to play yourself.
So
very cool.
It's published.
It is by the minimum definition of published. It is published.
Hey, that's all it takes. You can officially say you have a published game.
Oh no, you encroaching in my chest area?
In your chest area?
Chest area?
Like, that's not what you said.
It is what I said.
Nope. But if you go to Gen Con, make sure to go check it out. Jack, are you gonna have one out?
Yes, yeah, we've already got one framed and it's going to be up in the store. I'm also going to be dropping some extras off. I'm going to reach out to some local other game stores and see if they want to sell copies as well.
Recommendation: you should have one on one of the tables that people can play.
That's a good idea. I will. But then I have to make it.
Okay, first person to show up has to make it.
Right. But yes, it is also available from our online store. The link is in the doobly-doo. It's the Good Games Direct link. Yep, there it is. And it's 1 for $20 or 2 for $30, and then we're also doing $5 off if you order by the end of Gen Con. So, and it's like a full-size poster. It's 18 by 24 inches. It's like a legit
big
poster. It's pretty big. I'm very excited. It looks fantastic. I'm so excited about this thing.
I can't, that is sizable.
I did science.
All right. Yep. Safety protocols. Move 3 forward as you did, and now it is back to Defoob.
Science.
That's so rude.
Because now you can't do science.
Also, Dried Moss, would you say the game difficulty is easy, complicated, hard?
I'd say it's complicated. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna diversify.
Are you now?
So I'm going to gain 2 of a resource and 1 of each other.
Mm-hmm.
So is that 1 of all of the others?
Yep. So what do you want the most of?
Is it random where it starts?
You start with 3 at 2 and 3 at 1, and then Colorfly started with the reverse.
Okay. So 2 of 1. I want more cats.
I mean, who doesn't?
And then 1 of all the other ones.
Yep.
It's really small.
It is.
I have like the screen is really big. It's a me problem.
We know.
All right, well, Colorfly.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna double my rocks and double something else. So I'm gonna now have 2 rocks.
Oh man.
Right?
Yep. And so many rocks.
I'm gonna double my cats.
No.
Yeah, sorry. Sorry.
All right.
That's so rude.
Back to Defoob.
Okay, I'm gonna you know what? I'm gonna go into some economics again. I'm gonna sponsor someone.
Me?
No. I'm gonna gain 2 fame. And 3 of something else.
That's a lot.
I now have 6 cats. Everybody must love me.
Hotly contested.
Kimmy says, "Do you have any other games, Jack?"
I do, and we were talking earlier. We've been very lacking in my presence on this channel, and I think that Defoob and Colorfly would love a lot of my other games. I kind of make a wide variety. I don't do my own publishing, and I've sold a few games, but none of them have actually made it to market yet. So it's just kind of, I like making games. I throw them out there as print and plays or as builds on screen top so people can try them out. I'm always happy to show them to whoever's willing to listen. This is definitely my magnum opus. It is the greatest accomplishment I may have ever made in my life when it comes to board games, and I'm okay with that.
Yet.
I love it.
Yet. The greatest
accomplishment. Can't wait for It's
yet.
Complicated 2 Electric Boogaloo.
You never know. It's Complicated, the follow-up. What did you do?
So I'm not sure what I'm exactly supposed to be pointing at, but I'm doing espionage, which says if your opponent racer is pointed at, move 7. If not, move 1. So I'm pointing at your cursor in the espionage in the science area, and I'm pointing at you just to double my bases here.
She's physically pointing.
So the way that works is basically if their racer was at the end of an arrow, then you would move 7. But
dang,
the Defoob has not entered the racetrack yet, so you're just going to move the 1.
That's okay. I really tried to circumvent it.
There was
I get it.
There was an attempt.
All right. Defoob.
All right. Opposition research. Let's get into some politics.
All right. You get to look at your opponent's hands. So Colorfly, just drag your cards outside and drop them on the table so that Defoob can see what they're up against.
Queen, 10. Oh. Okay. Fine.
Rude.
All right, and
now I have
back
to
to
remember.
Colorfly.
Yes, you do.
You don't have a lot of options here.
Yeah, also the problem is my
currently
6.
you only have one legal play, which is the 6 to economics.
Yeah, and it's not great. But I am actually I'm gonna play it because I'm gonna snap into it. Whatever, we're going with it. Because I'm already losing cats, I'm gonna switch my cats and my tacos.
Whoa!
Because I'm not gonna win the cat game, but now I'm winning the taco game.
Nah.
There you go.
And it is a Tuesday.
All right.
I cannot have that.
Well, you can't do anything about it, so.
All right, back to Defoob.
My last move. We got some grassroots.
All right, so you can just draw 2 cards into your hand, just so that Colorfly can't see them. One of them you're going to add to Congress. The other one you're going to throw in the discard. And I think it was these 2 over here.
Yeah.
Hey, Dr.
Sign.
You got tacos for me?
Okay.
All right, and then Colorfly.
So my last one,
It can't be played to any of these, so you have to play it to the corruption territory.
Yeah, so I can play it. So rush job, move the turn marker 1 space forward. So that's like round tracker to 2 now.
Yep.
Neat. So now technically we're the end of round 2.
Yep. So you're going to take back all of your dice. So just grab 2 each of the types. Round marker moves forward. So you're in round 3 already. I mean, you've made it 3 times as far as most of the people that have played this anytime.
Yes!
So that's pretty
Let's
good.
go!
And again, you're just going to click one of your dice, Control A to select them all, and then F to roll them.
Yeah, we got to roll them.
Oh yeah, we have to roll them.
Yeah.
Okay, now who goes
first?
Who goes first?
All right, so total up your dice, and whoever got the lowest total is going first.
Okay. Oh, simple. 20.
Simple. 20. I take offense.
Well, we just made it complicated.
Okay, re-roll.
Re-roll?
Yep.
It's for roll.
Oh, that's true.
For roll. I'm sorry.
Whoa!
Yeah, 14.
28.
Yeah.
All right, I do believe Colorfly be going first.
Perfect.
Wow.
The game is half over, according to the round tracker.
That's crazy.
I am going to move 1 chess unit.
Excuse you?
All right. Back
what
to
you gonna do about it?
Yeah.
You have to unclick your dice.
I'm gonna execute.
But a same piece can't take a same piece. A horse can't take a horse. That was the number 1 rule. Excuse me, that is not 1 space.
Yeah, it is.
Move a unit 1 space in any direction, may capture.
Yeah, that is 1 single space. That's
one
not
single
actually...
space. That was like 17 spaces.
Yep.
But so we're not playing chess.
Well, it is based on the rules. The pieces move the same way.
It's mostly chess.
This was very clear.
It's complicated.
It's complicated chess.
Fine. Undo.
See, I knew that you couldn't do that one to mess it up.
Damn it.
I like it.
Colorfly's a ringer at this game.
You know what?
I really want to have a tournament of this game where somebody like provides very high level commentary. It's like, oh, they're going for the gambit. Let's see if that pays off.
I'm having a breakthrough.
Okay.
Okay.
Move 2
Oh,
or
no.
3. And then you move me the same.
That is also so not possible.
So do I not move her?
You cannot take the action because it is not possible. So
you can move me 3. You can move 3 instead.
You would move yourself 3 and Colorfly 3, but you wouldn't be able to do the 2 because Colorfly would land on the same space as you.
Let me think.
I'm sorry, it is complicated.
I love it. Sounds like you lose.
No. Okay, fine.
Why don't you get some more cats?
No, we're suppressing. We're suppressing everybody. We're suppressing the voters. Screw this. We are discarding a card from Congress.
All right, so one of these.
Wow, rude.
Okay.
I finally made a legal move. 3 attempts.
All right, back to Colorfly.
Okay.
We're in the late game now, so it's okay for you to need some time to process.
The late game is even more complicated.
Okay. I'm going to diversify my economics. And I'm going to gain 2 rocks and 1 of everything else. Your turn.
All right.
Okay, fine.
Why'd you just like throw your die? You're just like, ugh.
We're investing.
You want to double your rocks?
Double my rocks. And double something else.
That's so rude of you. I hope you double cats.
Oh no. Taking over cats and tacos.
I am winning cats and tacos and fame and rocks and clues. But you do have shields. Clearly, I'm the best. I'm just saying.
Okay, well, I'm going to gain 2 fame and 3 of something else.
No. No.
We gain 3 tacos. No more tacos for you.
Okay, fine.
What you gonna do about it?
I'm gonna swap 2 of my resources.
Okay.
We're gonna swap shield.
Shields for 2. With
Fame.
Fame for 4. So 2 fame and 4 shields now.
Nah, I shouldn't have done that. Oh well, too late.
Suck. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
So I am going to research. And I'm going to move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which has a green arrow that takes me to 11.
Okay. Okay, fine.
What you gonna do?
I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna execute.
Okay.
I'm gonna move. Is that a direction?
Yes.
Perfect. Because it says may capture.
Nope, very true.
Yes.
So, for development, re-roll any die and move that many. Is that the die that I have left over, or?
It could be the die you have left over. It can also be one of Defoob's dice.
What? What?
Yeah, I'll re-roll mine. Wow, that was awful.
I'm okay with it. Wait.
That sucks. What?
Nothing.
What?
Nothing.
That's sketchy over
Nothing.
there. Sounds sketchy.
No.
All right, Defoob.
Okay. I'm gonna break through. I'm gonna move 3, and I'm gonna move you 3. Ew.
That's rude.
Move you 0. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm here all day. So what you gonna do?
That's rude.
Yeah.
So I'm going to move the turn order space 1 forward.
Okay, this is officially the last round.
What you gonna do?
I don't know. I guess I have to decoy.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So the round is over. That was the 4th round.
Okay.
This has been a very long game, but I appreciate you taking the time to play the full length. We're going to start with Warfare, which currently is tied because nobody has taken any pieces.
Yeah.
Then we've got the science track. Colorfly is winning, and it's worth noting that that is going to be the tiebreaker if you're tied.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so resources. We've got Colorfly is in the lead in tacos, fame, and that's it. So Defoob is going to win on resources. So
Let's
currently,
go.
You are both tied. So let's see what you guys have in hand. And since yep. So Colorfly has, it looks like, a pair of queens.
Yeah.
Yep. And Defoob has a pair of kings and a pair of queens. So Defoob is the victor.
Let's go!
2 territories to 1.
Dang it! I knew poker was gonna be my downfall.
Let's go. Let's go.
Shame. That was fun. I enjoyed it.
I was a little bit worried.
The tacos mostly pulled through.
I very much made a mistake not thinking I put a king into Congress.
Mm.
And I was like, wait, shit, that gives you a straight. Like, uh-oh.
Yeah. I was really excited.
Yeah, until I then discarded it.
Yeah, then you took away the ace.
Yeah.
That was really rude of you.
Yeah. But I kept the queen. Just to like...
That opposition research paid off.
Shame.
That's what they always say.
A hard-fought victory for sure, Dr. Stein. Absolutely.
That's what you have to do your research. You have to do your research.
Yeah, it was awesome. I liked it.
That was fun.
It was super fun. I think the like fluid nature of it was like you're not going in thinking it's a super serious like heavy game. I think it's a super fun little game.
Excuse you. I won the best game of the week.
I am sad that I didn't get to make the 7s everything or nothing.
Oh yeah. Wait. I need to go back.
Yeah, so in one of the corruption ones, it says cheat, move the 7s token.
Ooh.
And you can make 7, so 7s are worth 7s, or you can make them nothing or everything, and I really wanted to make them everything, but at the same time, I wasn't on 7 of anything, so I didn't really care. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I love that.
It's just super fun.
That's hilarious. Like, 7s are everything.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Yeah. I had 8 tacos. I was real close to 7.
It's true.
I could have had infinite taco.
Can you imagine having infinite tacos? And that's like, because when 7s are everything.
The game last night, I think somebody started with a pair of 7s in the pocket, and it didn't get past the first round, but that ability to like swap the 7s for something else really useful.
I didn't even think of like the cards.
Well, all 7s.
Yeah, there's no 7s that like.
There's a 7 in the snake.
In the snake.
Is there a 7 in Warfare?
No.
No. So,
no, there's not.
So Warfare is the only one affected?
What would happen, just theoretically, if, for example, I was 9 on... What are you doing over there? If I was 9 on the science track, but then he landed on 7, and then 7s were everything, would that mean he would win because he had infinite 7?
Yes, it means that he wins, and also if he moves from that space, he can move as if he's on any space on the racetrack.
Because 7 is everything.
That's amazing.
That's amazing.
Just go right to the end, 7 to 42. That's amazing.
I just realized you finished on 42.
Yeah.
I like it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There's a lot going on. It's a lot of work to get here.
I love it. Also, between 30 and 42 at the end, is that like a warp hole?
Yeah, so if you move spaces that would push you past 42, you pop back out at 30.
Okay, that's funny.
So an opponent can push you into the wormhole.
Yes.
That's amazing. I love it. I think it's just super fun. And I like how it has like a combination of different aspects and like a nice little head-to-head type. Yeah, I think it's super fun.
Well, and this is just me tooting my own horn, but because it uses a lot of things that exist in other games that people are already familiar with, it's actually not that hard to teach. It's like, hey, do you know how worker placement works? Yeah. Okay, everything else is like traditional games with a few twists.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you just read what it
that's
says.
What I really have fun with that. And also just watching people kind of process like as soon as you re-rolled this die and it came up 1 and Defu goes, "Oh." I was like, "Yep, the game's over because you're going to go rush job. It's going to push the round tracker and the game's going to end after the second round effectively."
Oh, yeah. As soon as I saw it was a 1, because I knew that the one I had was a 5 and he also had a red 5, so I was like, no matter what, my 5 red isn't terribly useful because he's going to play his 5. So either way, I might as well re-roll mine.
But then you get a 1.
And then I got a 1, which was really bad for science, but then I was like, well, oh well, because I was like, maybe I'll get the number 3 and get wild 7s, you know? But no. But yeah. I think it's super fun. I like it. It was enjoyable to play. Good job.
I'm very glad you played, and I'm glad that you made it onto the first round.
Yeah. Now you can say we finished the game.
We finished the game.
Yeah, that's true. You fully finished. Like, yeah. Most groups really do like first round. Somebody hits one of the divinity ending conditions, and the game's over.
That's so funny.
And I can see why. Like, I can see why it would be decently so easy to happen.
Yeah.
But nah.
Not here.
I'm here to win. So I'm seeing expansions.
Mm-hmm.
New abilities.
Somebody's already recommended that you could replace any one of the modules with other very similar games.
Yeah.
Tic-tac-toe or whatever, but essentially following the same structure, which is 6 actions, and just slap it on whatever game you want for that quadrant.
Tic-tac-toe, you get to erase somebody's something that they already wrote.
What?
That'd be amazing.
I'm the possibilities.
I love it. I think it's super fun.
Yeah.
And remind us where can we get it?
So it's available online through the link at Good Games Direct as a poster. It's available on Screen Top as a digital build that you can play with your friends. And then at some point down the line, it will be available as a regular print and play that you could just print out. It's probably never ever going to be fully published because it is kind of designed intentionally to be unpublishable, and I'm okay with that. Like I showed this to somebody because I was like, I think you'll enjoy this. I think you'll find this fun, and their brain just would not shut off from like like publishing, and they were like, I just don't think you're going to be able to publish this, and I'm really sorry. I was like, I know what I'm about. I know what I've got here. Like, you don't have to apologize for the fact that this game is a trash heap. I love it for that.
I mean, so what you're saying is the first published print and play. You have to cut up and build your own board game.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
Thank you, Doctor.
It was actually really fun.
Yeah.
It was actually really fun. It was funny. It was fun.
Yeah.
I recommend that you settle all future disputes with a game of It's Complicated.
What do we do if we both lose?
I mean, that's a lot of disputes.
Disputes. Yeah, dispute is settled. We both lose.
I mean, sounds about right.
So the thing, so it's like, so anybody can go to, hey Slovak, hey Steph. Anybody can go to, let me try to go. Okay, let me go. Anybody can go here to ScreenTop GG and just play their own table, right? Like, it's just,
yes,
that's cool.
Yeah.
Yes, you just go to the bottom
left.
Yeah,
that link just goes to my page, which has some of my other games as well. Most of them, if they don't say work in progress, then they should be playable without me being there to teach it. Like, there's guides and everything written in. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
You've made so many. I didn't know you had this many.
They are of varying quality.
From excellent to perfect?
Right.
There's a game called When We Meet Again.
Some of my games may be designed purely so I can make a pun, and I'm not sorry about that.
She's broken. She's broken. She's broken. I mean, that's amazing. I love that you have so much fun doing it, and it shows in the game. Like, it was fun and funny and a good time, you know?
Yeah, and my game design ethos is pretty much like, I'm just gonna make games that are fun. If at some point somebody else wants to publish fit, I'm not the person to do the marketing and all that. Like, I just don't have the brain and the energy for it. I also I make a lot of games that, for lack of a better term, are a little bit unpublishable. One of my most recent ones that I'm working on is called Spellbook Shuffle, and it is a fully cooperative dungeon survival memory game. And every time I show it to somebody, they're like, "This does some really great stuff with memory games." Nobody wants a memory game.
Whoa. Who said that?
Everybody.
No. I disagree. I love
get a
memory
lot
games.
of feedback that's like memory game for kids, or I wouldn't want to play a game with an adult that likes memory games.
Okay. Fine. Liking memory games and playing memory games are two different things. I will gladly play one.
But yeah, we'll definitely we'll set aside some future time, and I'll show you some more games we can play. When we meet again.
Okay, we have to play When We Meet Again at some point.
Yeah. That's awesome.
So good.
Thank you for teaching it to us. It was awesome. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, thanks for playing. I really enjoy watching people like play through this game.
I can
just
imagine.
it's different every single time.
And if somebody plays and they have a question, how can they reach you?
I'm on Discord. That's actually like the easiest way to get a hold of me. I'm just Jack Rosetree, all one word. But you can also find me on Facebook. There's Jack. My last name is Rosetree. That's spelled Rose and Tree. If you look me up, you'll find me on most things. And just send me a message. I am happy to respond if you have questions.